All right, so let's do a mind shift change. Let's see what AI is good at and what AI should do, and what humans are good at and what humans should do. So, yes, you can see I've done another Kimi slideshow for us. Uh, but how does the slideshow look good? How does the slideshow stay on brand? How does the slideshow knows how each slide should look like? And how is it so that each of these slides that I've created, I did not have to redo? It's what's called promptology. Doing something, giving things to AI in such a way that it will generate things for you correctly first time. So as you can see here, Kimi, I can just start playing, but also just notice that I can change my slides here if I so wish. All right, so Kimi, to create a slideshow like this is at least a day's work. All right, so you have the technical guy, because the slideshow guy don't know anything technical, so the technical guy will give what needs to be in each slide, and then the graphic designer will create each of these slides. A day's work for 2 people. Now it's done in 5 minutes. So let me start playing our slide. So here's the first mindset change. You are not a coder. You are not creating code. You are the architect. All right. You are in charge of this coding. You are in charge of this project. All right. You are the guy that's giving the final yes or no. And let's see what all this means. AI does the coding, you do the magic. And that's totally correct. So time, money, confidence is the next thing. And what you'll find is traditional coding takes years. Some programs takes years to complete. And here's something. Most companies know, most people, if they want software design, they want it designed now. They want it in the end of the month, or in 2 months, in 3 months, not in a year. Because why? They need it now. They don't need it in a year's time. They don't want to struggle along for a year until their software is done. Right? So time, money, and then here's a big thing around confidence. All right. If you're going to take a year to give a person a program, that doesn't show a lot of confidence. In fact, not today anymore. In the old days, it was understandable it's going to take long, because 90% of the work, of the time spent, was on the actual coding. That fell away. And you'll see when we're going to write our own first code, AI will do the writing in real time, and you can see that there's no way. Average person will type about 40 words a minute, if that much, right? Where AI can do 4,000. You can't type, and then this is not typing a letter to your friend, it's typing code. So in 2024, that's really when AI started to become more noticeable. ChatGPT was heard of. People hear about ChatGPT. Some people start using it. Universities, guys started cheating a bit, creating whole theses from ChatGPT. And actually in 2024, it was usable, but not good. All right, so 2025, it becomes serious. Coders started to look at it and say, you know what? If AI progress at this speed, I'm going to be without a job soon. Right. So Here's lesson one. All right. So your first mindset change is that you're an architect. You're not just a mere coder. All right. The second mind shift is to think about the left side, right side brain uh, philosophy, or people talk about you have a left side brain, and a right side brain. Left side is logic, right side is creative. Logic will be planning, um, even coding. It will be working out, I'm going to go on a vacation, so how are we going to drive, how long we're going to be there. um, that's logic. uh, Calculations, working out budgets, that's all logic. All right. Creativity is vision, thinking out of the box, that gut feel you have. This is not really what I'm looking for. I can't pinpoint it yet, but this, you know you have a feeling. Then music, creating music, listening to music, that's all creativity, right? The logical side is where AI excels. So the debugging of the code, the speed, syntax, that you forget that comma point at the end of a sentence, the different languages, all these stuff are logical. And AI, you know what? AI has written or read every blog post. It see how people code. Uh, it read all the books on programming. There's very little you can tell AI in regards to programming. Okay. So AI will take care of the logical side. Now, I'm not talking of your day-to-day stuff, right? So don't let AI become your boss. Don't let AI dictate what you should do in life. All right. But when it comes to coding, it will be very good. In your day-to-day life, you have to do all kinds of logical things. I mean, just driving from here to work, you need to stop now, you need to turn left, you need to put on. That's all logical thinking. All right. When you drive, you don't really want to get creative in regards to the road rules, right? Uh, but when it comes to coding, let AI take care of the logical stuff. Now, when it comes to the human side, and that's where an architect are very, very important. You need to create that wow factor for your customer. You need to be creative. You need to look at things and say, does it look professional? You need to say, what if? That's probably the most important thing, because AI is in a box. It never say what if. Uh, what if I change this font to something else? What if we change all these reds to blues? What if we add newsletter support right away, or newsletter integration right away? What if we do this? What benefit will it have for the customer? Does this stay on brand? All right. You have a vision. Your customer also have a vision. You know the pain points. That stuff AI is not good at all. So the old way, when doing things, and you can see that poor guy sleeping there, is you had to physically code. Look at these books: Coding Volume 1, Data Structures, Syntax, Debugging, books upon books written that you have to go through. Guess what? AI went through all these books already for you. What does AI know about these books? It remembers each line of each page, each word perfectly, right? It's not forgetting half of what's in the book. AI has done it, and it did it quite well. So in the old days, 80% typing, 20% thinking. All right, so that changed to 10% typing, because you have to do the prompts. And if you like me, I use Whisperflow. I'll put the link in the lesson below. Whisperflow allows you, instead of typing, to just simply talk. So it dictates for you. So then it's not even 10% typing, it's no typing. It's just chatting a little bit, and then 90% orchestrating, being the architect. So there you are, and there's your AI agents doing the hard work for you. So we're going to do the next lesson in the next video, but I just want to conclude with the left brain, right brain thinking. All right. When it's got to do with more, let's say, emotional thinking, will this solve this pain the customer has? It's the human side. What programming language are we going to use? What will be the fastest? What will work the best? You decide it. All right. AI will go, oh, okay, I see you want to use TypeScript, so TypeScript it is. I know TypeScript perfectly, so what do you want me to code? Back to the human side, what is the vision you have maybe for your own program? What will it solve? Why will people buy it? The logical side, yes, of course I can create this functionality for you. Can I start? All right, but you tell it what you want it to do. Now there's a way of telling it. All right, you can't just ramble along, garbage in, garbage out. You'll hear me saying this often, because let me tell you, if AI gives you a wrong thing, go back to your prompt, and it's 90% guaranteed that it's because either you left out something, or you explained it wrongly, or you didn't give enough context. That is something we're going to look at very soon. So that's it for this lesson. I'll see you in the next. Bye.